Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Myers and I'm excited to present on my final paper, which I titled You Are What You Eat and Who You Follow, the impact of TikTok influencers and their partnerships with food and drink corporations on the youth. So let's dive in together and learn a bit more. So my thesis for this paper is as follows. Charli D'Amelio, David Dobrik, and Travis Scott have each engaged in strategies of word-of-mouth marketing, gamification of marketing, and food-related challenges, which promoted the consumption of unhealthy food and drinks to young people, and also the participation in unpaid marketing and advertising for brands. Through the analysis of Charli's partnership with Dunkin', David's partnership with Chipotle, and Travis's partnership with McDonald's, this paper aimed to explore the consequences or side effects of influencer marketing on fast food and beverages on the youth. So I wanted to include some quick stats on the impact of food and drink marketing on the youth and also TikTok's impact on Gen Z. Just so we're on the same page, Gen Z encompasses 6 to 24-year-olds, and according to Tankowska, 25% of TikTok's audience is Gen Z. Bragg found that the marketing of food and drinks to young people can absolutely lead to childhood obesity, and 1 in 5 American children and teens is obese, as found by the CDC. Knowing that TikTokers are pushing fast food products onto the youth through TikTok is incredibly staggering because their impact is obviously quite heavy. So let's dive into talking about Charli and her partnership with Dunkin'. So within the first 5 days of launching the drink, Dunkin' sold hundreds of thousands of them. D'Amelio has 110 million followers on TikTok, making her platform quite large and quite impressionable. Through her use of word of mouth marketing, by saying how much she loves her drink, she's truly making an impression on her fans who will likely listen to what she has to say and buy the drink. Let's watch a TikTok ad that she made for her drink and sort of see the way that she's promoting it.
Hey guys, it's Charli. You did not know that Charli is still on the Dunkin' menu, so make sure you go and get it, or go and try it if you haven't yet, and go and get it if you want to try it, because it's pretty good. It's my everyday drink. I love it. It's a cold brew with caramel swirl and whole milk, and it's pretty good. I drink it every morning, and I love it.
Okay, so going back to my presentation. Give it a quick second. Okay. A main reason why this is so problematic is because Charli's promoting an incredibly sugary and fatty drink, and not to mention its caffeine levels, to her audience. And she mentioned it's her everyday drink. And with a thin figure and clear skin, it clearly hasn't affected her outward appearance like it may do with the young people that she's promoting this to. So that is quite problematic. Moving on to David Dobrik's partnership with Chipotle, I thought that this was an interesting case because Chipotle has been incredibly active on TikTok compared to other brands. David Dobrik, with 18 million followers and subscribers, kickstarted 2 campaigns for Chipotle, hashtag Chipotle Lid Flip and hashtag Chipotle Royalty. The Chipotle Lid Flip challenge became viral after Dobrik posted his 7-second TikTok flipping the lid of his burrito bowl back on top of his bowl. And the hashtag Chipotle Lid Flip on TikTok has 320 million views, as countless fans have participated in the challenge. The purpose of the hashtag Chipotle Royalty campaign was for fans of Chipotle to create their own TikTok showcasing what their typical order is and why it's the best. And whoever was to win that would get free Chipotle for a year. According to this article entitled Chipotle Unwraps Guac Dance Challenge on TikTok for Avocado Day, quote, Chipotle's digital sales nearly doubled in Q2 from a year earlier, and its same store sales growth jumped 10%, beating forecasts of 8.3% growth. Much of this success can be attributed to TikTok, but the toxicity here lies within the exertion of labor, i.e. TikTokers promoting Chipotle just to catch David Dobrik's attention for free. They're becoming brand ambassadors that are unpaid when they're engaging in these challenges, even if they're not fully aware of it. And Dobrik is allowing this to happen. I actually spoke with a Gen Zer and lover of Chipotle, Josh, who's 18 years old, and he found the Chipotle TikTok challenges to be entertaining, but he understood it was a marketing ploy. He quotes, "I liked watching David kickstart these challenges, but I was never going to partake in them myself because I know David would never actually see it. I love Chipotle, but I don't feel the need to post about it on TikTok. To me, it feels like a way for young people to get tricked into becoming unpaid brand ambassadors. Brands have been taking advantage of kids on TikTok." And I thought it was really interesting to hear his take on the matter because this is what my argument is. And he totally sees that even as a Gen Zer. He's not buying into this promotion. So finally, let's talk about Travis Scott's partnership with McDonald's. According to an article titled "Travis Scott Meets McDonald's, It's Lit," quote, "Partnering with Scott is a way to advertise to young people without all the burdens of and potential misfires of actually advertising to young people. And this is why this whole campaign was so genius, yet so insidious." For those unfamiliar with the challenge, let's actually watch a TikTok of the challenge in place, and you can sort of see like exactly what happens.
You know why I'm here.
Okay, that's one example, but there's so many examples of people doing the same exact thing um, on TikTok and posting it on TikTok. And if you do a quick Google search of quote Travis Scott meal, it yields over 4 million results. If you're curious, the meal itself consists of a medium Sprite, a quarter pounder with cheese, and medium fries with barbecue sauce, which has incredibly high levels of fat, calories, and sugar. This issue is similar to Charlie's in that it's promoting unhealthy consumption of foods, and also like Dobrik's situation, it's also sort of manipulating young people into becoming unpaid marketers for the huge corporation of McDonald's. So ultimately, through the strategies of word of mouth marketing, the gamification of marketing, and food related challenges, David Dobrik, Charli D'Amelio, and Travis Scott have promoted the consumption of dangerous foods to young people, and also the involvement in unpaid advertising for these giant corporations who probably don't really need it. Ultimately, I learned that Gen Z looks up to influencers way more than they would traditional marketing. So I think influencers really need to recognize that with great power comes great responsibility. So instead of manipulating their fans and promoting an unhealthy lifestyle, they should be protecting them. They are the future after all. Thanks for watching.